This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Dogs will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Yellow Jackets offense going to get the chance to start this game off. When Georgia and Georgia Tech collide, both sides expect a tough physical game. Georgia typically has the upper hand, is expected to win, Kirk, but they know they're in for a battle when you see the Yellow Jackets over there.
I think it's an interesting perspective when you look at these two teams and how they approach this rivalry. For Georgia, they have a lot of heated rivalries throughout the SEC. But the Georgia Tech fans, there's no close second. No matter where they are in the standings in the ACC, Georgia Tech seems to have a permanent chip on their shoulder in this rivalry. Let's see how it plays out today.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Catch made down inside the 25. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On third down, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And that run produces a decent gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they hand it off to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
He's got with the first down and still motoring. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Battle. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to find room. It's Walker. They bring him down right at the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback still with the football. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Walker. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. And the Yellow Jackets will send the punt team onto the field. And the return will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And in first down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a
touchdown, Georgia. Great connection there for 6 points. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Yellow Jackets looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. The back's got it. And the Yellow Jackets will try to keep this drive moving.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's Battle. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the extra point splits the uprights. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. To throw, it's Battle. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go on 4th down. Breaks loose at the 45. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Who makes the grab? They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back to throw. It's Battle. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Right, completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit just before the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw, catch made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Battle. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Bulldogs, to put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's taken right around the 35. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on.
Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Cook just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that. Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Caught near the goal line. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot, 21 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Powers through. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And now the handoff. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Dropping back. It's Battle. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches...
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there. The takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, they try to take the top off the secondary there with the 4 verts, but the defense was ready for it. Now, they're going to have to force a quick 3 and out if they want to get the ball back.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a quick grab. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of a red zone trip here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. As There's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Battle. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Across the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. It's an important first down on that running play. They're going to run it. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Dropping back, it's Battle. Running back has it on a screen now. He'll get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll ride the back again here. That one moves the ball across the 35. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Yellow Jackets bring their punt team onto the field. Team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Hand off to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Battle. Receiver makes the catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout is called. The puck strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Biggest drive of the game here coming up. It's win it or go to OT. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Here he goes. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. So here we go. Time for a couple of plays to try to get it closer before taking a shot at the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The catch made on the out route. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that